You sit in front of the door and keep me from going. Linda's over there working in the kitchen. It's okay. Okay, come on. Here we go. Out. It's okay. Out. Out. With this one. Come on. Out. Okay. Come on, kitty. From the door. There we go. That's a good kitty. All right. 97 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 476 miles on the odometer. It's July 6th. It's Saturday, 4:56 p.m. And welcome back to the Please Subscribe show. Tried to rest as much as I could today. Added a little routine. Nothing strenuous because I'm trying to get back into it again. About 12 minutes. So 4 different songs of like a workout routine. I didn't get a chance to pick up the guitar today, but yeah, like 4 minutes of doing one type of exercise routine, 4 minutes doing a different type of exercise routine, and then 4 minutes doing kind of like some stretching and things like that and moving around. So a total of about 12 minutes straight, you know, of doing something, and it changes things. There's the butterfly. I feel it does. I think I'm a big believer that if you're sad or you're down, it has to do with lack of exercise. I'm a big believer of that. I mean, like consistent exercise, like walking or something like that, or light jogging, or maybe even some sprinting if you can get that. But I'm about to turn 51 at the end of this month. I've already turned 50. But I still feel 19 sometimes, so. And then I've been listening to Sharon Van Etten's song 17. Oh, and by the way, Alanis Morissette a month ago played at the Woodlands, wherever the Woodlands is. Linda said it's Houston, somewhere, a nice place in Houston. She's doing good. She's still got the harmonica, the hair flowing, big smile. She looks super happy. Looks like a lot of fun. .36 Ford 2.1. What I said earlier, yesterday, it was 99. So when I hit the button, I didn't realize it was turned off. There's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, maybe 7. Be a little tough to get it with all the traffic. See if we're cleared. Yeah, a little bit. Do a little counting here. So we've got the back window 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the front makes 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7 windows on the side. Goodness. Somebody's going north side. All right, let's look at the skyline and the Trinity. And you guessed it, Rockwood has go-karts. Yes, indeed. Yep, one spun out. Got a go-kart race going on right now at the Rockwood. Go-karts at Fort Worth and mini golf. Golf. Come to Rockwood, wood. It's called an excursion. It's a limo. You're gonna go to prom, you wanna go on an excursion. If you can. Well, that'd be cool. It's a Mercedes. 649-93.8. So when you enter into Fort Worth, that's where they would feed the horses. Maybe at least water the horses. They probably fed them there too, a little bit too. There's a place to stop and give your horse water. There's the Grayson. It's called the Tub. So that's the Martin House. It's a brewery. It's made in Texas by Texans. There it is, Martin House. Linda and I did a vlog of it. There's the skyline, there's the Trinity. Purina Mills. Where they make dog food. And probably some cat food, I don't know for sure. From Arkansas. faith in God, Mark 11:22. St. Paul Lutheran Church. And that is Christ Chapel Bible Church. .728 4.9. Looks like they're putting something where the old Wendy's was. I think that was a Wendy's. Pretty sure it was. There's In-N-Out. I'm not a big fan of In-N-Out. I'm not a big fan of their French fries. And the burgers are, I don't know, I don't really like their burgers that much either. They're just kind of the epitome of fast food. I'm not a big fan of McDonald's either. Although I like their fish sandwiches, but I don't know. I'd rather have Whataburger. There's Velvet Taco. They're open very late. They're really good. And they've got good drinks too, good soda fountains and stuff. All right, here we go, Montgomery Plaza. We're passing it. We're gonna go to Tom Thumb. For some reason, there's a bar in this Tom Thumb up here. I know there's a Starbucks, but I found out that there's an actual bar. So a lot of bar people will order out for pizza. It's like that was one of my stops today. Sometimes it's my only stops. On the weekends especially. Go get their pizzas while they're drinking like fishes. Tom Thumb has a bar. This Tom Thumb. And this is the Tom Thumb at the Staten. I always say Stratton, but it's actually Staten Street Museum. I call it the Stratton on Avon because Shakespeare in the Park used to be like right here. I think it's actually Stratford upon Avon is the English term. But for some reason people say Stratton on Avon. They have these different terms for it. Stratton upon Avon. And this is known as the Staten. But when I see it, I think of Stratton. But it's Staten. Staten and Museum Way. Right there is Shakespeare in the Park. Or it should be. I have to get those hoses with mist water. You know, where those hoses have the water that mist off. So it's kind of air conditioning. It gets hot. Those poor Shakespearean actors, those are probably the hardest working actors in the world for sure. At least they had Shakespeare in the Park in Africa. Because Texas gets to like 100 degrees all the time. Those poor actors. Mostly I probably would think they would do it in September or probably fall. Maybe around October time. I don't think they would do it in the summertime. I may be mistaken. We'll find out. See what's going on. Haven't seen anything going on with Shakespeare in the Park. I kind of miss it because it was a big deal to actors. It was a big flocking point for actors to either go there. You'd usually audition somewhere else and they'd bring you in for rehearsals. What a hard work that was. Orchid Alley. There it is. Didn't notice it. Alright, this one is known as Poag Bar. It's a little Irish pub. It's one that we... right there. A leprechaun with his butt hanging out. Poag. It's a little leprechaun with his butt hanging out with a lipstick kiss on his butt. Poag Mahone. A14.6, 2.9. So this new version, which my old car didn't have it, you can actually report for Google Maps. On my older vehicle, the 2019, their version, you can only do that through Waze. But on the newer version, you can do it through Google Maps. So there's an advantage there. Kind of rare, but this is a Democrat in the South. You see there it says Biden. He's guilty, lock him up. I can promise you to those people right there, every single person on this planet's born guilty. They're born sinners. That's a guarantee. It's in the good book. It's in the book that wrote the laws that we go by. So, you know, I got a long list, but being guilty over, I don't even want to even recall it really, to be honest. I think it's all stupid. I think it's all Hollywood trash, the whole thing. This is the first time in my life where I've not even really been able to watch what's going on in the White House. That's all I want to say. I don't know. You know, I think it's wrong to lock really anybody up. I think it's inhumane. And I think a president of the United States of America that feels that way shouldn't be a president, including the current ones that are battling. They shouldn't even mention the word lockup or jail. All they should be doing is freeing people, both of them, including the poor people they keep enslaved, both on the Democrat and on the Republican side. The Democrats and the Republicans work together to keep the poor enslavement. To keep the poor slaves, it's done by the Democrats and the Republicans. I promise you. Because the Democrats have money, and so do the Republicans. I'm not talking about your average poor. I'm talking about poverty-stricken. They work together to make sure you're poor. The New Liberty Party would rearrange the way that we think and the way that we behave, which is who I represent and the party that I created. Remember when Abraham Lincoln was in office? That was called the Nationals Party. It was not Democratic and it was not Republican, even though many historians will lie about it. It was not. It was known as the Nationals Party. It was a newer party. Both the Democrats and the Republicans, they need to be done with. Some old lady moved that piece of cardboard, or maybe it fell from her vehicle, I don't know. Cassavetes. 83441.2.